Something is wrong with me. This is me in the window of the short bus. Now, in the microphone, my steering wheel. This is what I want y'all to know. The YouTube video is over. Everyone who was riding on the short bus has been let off. Before you leave, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have your backpacks, your cell phones, and all of your devices and your tablets. Please leave the Dark Waters bus in an orderly fashion. Do not, hey, you over there, stop fighting. Stop it. Stop fighting in the comments. Hold on one second. We about to get to the bottom of this, ladies and gentlemen. This don't make no sense whatsoever. Welcome to the Dark Waters channel, where we explore mysteries, figure out the truth, dive into politics, and anything else you want to know about. That's what we doing over here, baby. Let's go. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had this video done, and then it started doing weird, strange things. The sound didn't work. And then I'm gonna show y'all something real scary. So you know I made this short bus image. Move, get out the way, Donald. I appreciate you. I love you, Mr. President. Move. You know I made the short bus with AI, right? And so I'm looking, because the video didn't play the sound, and I'm rendering, and I said, what the hell going on? And then I look over here on the side of the short bus, move myself, and I see that thing standing right there. Look at that thing right there. Hold on, I'm gonna make it big. Look at this thing. What is that? What is that AI put by the short bus? What is that thing? You know what that is? Well, no, that's one of Epstein's homies right there. You can't put a short bus without having a creeper, man. That's the creeper right there by the short bus. I was flabbergasted because I'm sitting there saying, why my video not working? I don't think the creeper had to do with the video not working. It was me not hitting the right button, and that's why I'm doing my work over. But do you see that creeper? Yeah, I know this is real unorganized, but guess what? Who cares? I don't care at this point in time. I don't care. Let's get it back organized. Yeah, we're going to do it all live, all together. So now we're doing this again, but it's all right, because I got ample things to say. Now, this is Donald Trump talking about the Department of Education and him locking the people out. Listen to this.
Department of Education, what did you think when you saw Democratic lawmakers trying to get into the Department of Education earlier today?
Oh, I see the same ones. I see Maxine Waters, a lowlife. I see, all these people. They don't love our country.
My man called her a lowlife. My man Don is a dog out here in the streets. He said Maxine Waters is a lowlife. I mean, I'm sorry. My man is a dog.
They don't love our country. We want great education. So they rank 40 countries in education. We're ranked dead last. But the good news is we're number one in one category. You know what that is? Cost per pupil. We spend more per pupil than any other country in the world. You look at Norway, Denmark, Sweden, various countries all up and down, Finland. China does very well in education. China. And then you look at us. We spend much more money than they do per pupil, or any other way. But we spend much more money than they do, and yet we're ranked this year, Biden's last year, congratulations, Joe, we're ranked dead last. So what I want to see is education. Number one, I like choice. We all like choice. But beyond choice, long beyond choice, I want to see it go back to the states, where great states that do so well.
Nah, I need you to hit the like button, or else you're going to be riding over there with him. You're going to be on that bus with that, whatever that thing is right there. That's something paranormal, because you can look at it and get a little weird feeling from it. But the AI around him putting demons in pictures. You're going to be on the bus with the weirdo over there. Yeah. Hit the like button. I'm going to remind y'all over and over and over again throughout the videos. Hit the like button. Donald, I'm sorry, sir. Mr. President, did not mean to cut you off. Continue, please, sir.
Have no debt. They're operated brilliantly. They'll be as good as Norway or Denmark or Sweden or any of the other highly ranked countries. They'll be, you probably have 35 to 38 states will be right at the top. And the rest will come along. They'll have to come along competitively. And by the way, we'll be spending a lot less money.
Now, watch this. Here's what I like about what the president is suggesting. And I'll tell you from my personal experience. I have two sons. Both of them, one is a senior in college, one is in flight school. I spent $2,800 a month for preschool to keep them away from bad elements at that young age. Then we get into middle school, and there's a middle school that you could get to that was good for about 2.5 years. So you get a break for about 2.5 years in a public preschool. But it's only good for those 2 years. Everybody knew it. Once you get past a certain year, everybody pulls their kids out of the school and sends their kids to private school. So what's left is all these slots where, it's just a bunch of bad kids. And so I get 2 years of a break. Then my kids go into the private school. And then I got to go from 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. And all that's costing me money. All of it. Now, it don't make no damn sense that in a state like Louisiana, in a city like New Orleans, we don't have really good quality public schools. Now, of course, you got old school projects down here, so you're going to have bad schools. It's inevitable because you got bad neighborhoods with no fathers. So you're going to have bad children. That's inevitable. Sorry, just that this is going to be what it's going to be. But even those kids spread out across a bunch of good schools, they're going to be trained to act like they got some sense because they get an opportunity to see how other people live. And other people don't come smooth. They don't behave the way you behave in that little fishbowl of an area you behave in. We ain't got that nowhere. Nowhere in Louisiana do we have it. And see, this is why we need competition. I'm going to tell you, competition is a great thing. Because if Texas has control of its education and the federal funding just comes to the state of Texas and then they got what they need and they make their decisions and their education system goes through the roof and they're competing with Japan and Korea and they're number one, guess what happens in Louisiana? Parents look and say, hold on. So my kid can get a better education in Texas and I don't have to spend no money out of my pocket and I can get a better job in Texas. The competition forces other states to get their stuff together. See, the lack of competition allows to fester this mediocrity, this just being mediocre. I cannot stand being mediocre. It's why I be sitting here like going through keywords trying to dominate. I cannot stand being mediocre. But America's got to the point to where we believe in mediocrity. Yeah, everybody get a ribbon. Everybody won. No, everybody didn't win. You got your butt whooped 17-0. You lost. You don't get a ribbon. You go home and cry. You get in the car and cry because you lost. It doesn't make you a loser. You just lost. In that moment that you lost, you were the loser, but that don't make you a loser the rest of your life because you got a choice. Now, if I give you this ribbon right here, this ribbon, imagine this ribbon. This is a cup. Matter of fact, this is the golden cup for the fastest water drinking competition. And you didn't drink the water at all. But everybody wants you to get a ribbon. So I give you the ribbon. And you like, I got a ribbon and I'm a good drinker. No, I just lied to you. I just destroyed your whole life. And that's what the hell is going on around America right now. Destruction of everything. Because nobody wants to say, hey, bro, you suck. Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you suck. And we got to stop lying to our children, to each other. So there needs to be competition. I agree with Donald J. Trump. There needs to be competition. Now, for a moment, I want us to take a look at the people who suck and who are the losers, who think they deserve a ribbon. They really feel like they deserve a ribbon. They outside the Department of Education, ranting and raving and going crazy. Give us our ribbon. We're the Democratic Party. I'm a congressman. I'm a congresswoman. I'm elected to do the job. But they ain't do the damn job. No, they didn't do the job. And then when it rolls around, time for you to be held accountable for not doing the job. Oh, now
right now you're looking live at the Department of Education. Members of Congress.
I am talking. So when the time comes around for you to be held accountable for being a failure, all of a sudden it's, oh, we're going to give a conniption fit. Oh, you're blocking us from doing our job. No, you had years to do your job. Years to do your job, and you ain't do it. So here we go. Now, in the last video, I had some revelations, but the audio didn't work right. So I'm going to give the revelations to you up front. These came real live time while I was watching this. Revelation number 1. The reason why, when I was looking at Google Trends, I didn't see nothing trending, was because Donald Trump cut off the funding that was going to the Mockingbird Media. So when he cut off the funding that was going to the Mockingbird media, the 3 a.m. talking points did not come out anymore. So therefore, the media is standing on its own. And because there's no 3 a.m. talking points and there's no coordinated talking points going out across all the news media stations, the things that are happening are not rising up in Google Trends. You want to know why? This is the biggest revelation ever. Because people don't really give a damn about politics. No, they don't. Go look at Google Trends yourself. You'll see Super Bowl. You'll see Bill Belichick's girlfriend is the number one thing trending. And it dawned on me in that moment right there, and then looking back on it even right now, I said, damn, Donald actually broke these people. In the last video, I started chanting and cheering and going crazy. I'm going to save you all that rigmarole I did the last time, because I lost my mind when I first, because it was a live revelation. I wish we could have captured the essence of that revelation as it hit me. Then the next thing I said was, and I'm going to say it right now, Jesus, I really don't like Maxine Waters. You made Nancy Pelosi break a hip. You made Mitch McConnell fall down. And I asked Jesus, I said, Jesus, please. And I ain't joking. I said, Jesus, please, just embarrass this woman. However you see fit. Because you're going to see why she needs to be embarrassed. My choice was for her wig to fall off live on TV. Or her dentures to fall out. Something like that to prove how old she is. Now, let's go. I know somebody will be saying, DW, you can't be saying that. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That's the problem. Everybody call themselves a Christian, but they don't want to pray against the damn enemies that they know enemies. Yeah, that lady an enemy. An enemy to you and your children.
They're being denied entry into the building. The doors are locked. There's a security guard there. I'm guessing that's who's in the brown.
Now, I know y'all probably seen this video before because y'all be up on it. So don't be talking about you going to leave because I saw this already. Stay on the bus. You ain't heard what I got to say about it. I already gave you some good little tidbits leading into it. Everybody else is going to be reacting. Oh, Democrats is crazy. I'm going to give you some more revelations. But you got to stick with me. I'm going to show you some sports. Like we said in New Orleans. Somebody talking crap. But I'll show you some sports. We'll keep playing.
Tan-looking shirt, but we don't know for sure. They're having a tense conversation.
What is that? We're doing our job. We're trying to say.
Kind of want to listen in for a second.
I do want to listen in.
Show them your ID. Were you told to stand here, or did you decide to stand here and block members of Congress from entering the Department of Education?
Access to federal buildings. Members of Congress.
We're allowed in there.
So a private security contractor
do you know who members of Congress are?
Members of
Sure,
Congress.
we're all members of Congress.
Maybe he doesn't understand.
A private security contractor is making the decision to block members of Congress from a public access entrance.
All right, stop. Pause. First revelation. What sticks out to you about these people? What sticks out? What do they seem like to you? Now, these are members of Congress who can't get access to a building. Before the cameras came on, the man told them, said, bro, I can't let y'all in the building. I got orders. Y'all can't come in the building. So now what they proceed to do is to try and bully the man and shame him. Isn't this the same tactic that we've seen them do over and over and over again? Isn't this the same tactic that we've seen them use on every issue? Bullying and shaming. What you're listening to is the bullying and shaming tactic. Now, here's the insight as to what you're about to see. Because there's no 3 a.m. talking points coming out, because Donald Trump cut off the funding for U.S. aid, and ain't no telling what else that he's already cut off. But because there's no 3 a.m. talking points, there's no way of them coordinating an attack. So as you see these videos with them just popping up and they have these makeshift signs, you need to understand they are in chaos because everything they've done, they've received marching orders. There's no marching orders. This is really you capturing the essence of those who are politicians and their reactions and how they were elected. Now we get ready to go through this phase in this video where you hear them. Like it's almost like they're having a meeting in front of the camera and he's just a prompt. And you hear them getting together their talking points. You're going to hear them. It's going to sound like they got Tourette syndrome. They're just going to be saying stuff like, oh, this is about our children. And they're not giving access to our children. Oh, I'm a congresswoman. And as a congresswoman, I have a right to go in the building. But they're talking to each other. Because this is, and then extract this situation that you're seeing right now and put it behind closed doors in the Congress or the Senate or in the hall. And this is what these people do. God gave us an inside peek into how they operate wide out in the open. I'm listening to the news people, and they're just like, yeah, they're no, you're missing it. This is exactly what they do. This is exactly what they do. And now that they don't have coordinated leadership, this is going to get worse. This is going to get way worse for them. Because if they had the coordinated, synchronized leadership, somebody will say, well, today's talking point is, and it would make sense, that, Donald Trump and Elon Musk have cut off access to the Department of Education. And they're cutting funding from the Department of Education, which is how kids get meals in classrooms. With them doing this, your kids won't be able to eat. That would be it would be a lie, but it'll be a great talking point. Listen.
I don't think he knows.
You have the authority as a private security contractor to block members of Congress.
They're still bullying.
That has been knighted and granted to you.
You have to at least let us go to the desk.
Yeah.
Too many goons out.
It's made
Oh my. Look at that.
Who told you to do this? Open the door.
I see your name.
So do you understand who members of Congress are?
And you don't care.
Who are we then?
You don't care.
We have a job to do.
We're not dangerous people. We're not, I don't know, security. There are no thieves.
I want you to observe something. You notice, because the funding has been cut off, there's no massive crowd, there's no massive protest. They have to move on their own and come and apply a pressure on their own. Do you see the big crowd behind them? Do you see all the signs? Do you see all the makeshift flags? Nope. Do you actually even see news crews? What you're seeing is, I believe, was somebody recording on cell phone footage. But bro, these people broken. Everything about them was a fraud. Everything you've ever seen. And watch. Put it to you like this. This is my prediction. They'll shut down something else. I don't know what Trump and Elon is going to go to next. Or they may have done something today, because I haven't had a chance to look at it. But whatever they shut down next, they do their next move, there won't be people there. It'll just be them going crazy. Then at some point in time, this pack of hyenas are going to sit down and think and say, hold on, let's have a conversation. We can't keep running to buildings and getting denied access because we look crazy. But right now, because they're not smart, because they've got all their orders from on high, because they're not intelligent, the only thing they could think to do is surround somebody like a pack of hyenas surrounding a lion, nipping at his tail.
And thugs out here. We're members of Congress.
With
We're parents,
identification.
We're teachers.
Here go the process when they start coming up with the talking points. Watch, listen, close.
There's our ID right there.
You were elected.
This is our job.
Let me get some water so I can stop talking so you can hear.
You're securing this building against who?
Members of Congress.
Who are you protecting in
It's
this?
members of the people.
So this is the beginning of full transparency of this administration.
That's right.
The administration that talked about they're going to open the doors to all of these things and show the American public what is going on. They won't even open the door to this building,
That's right.
to
Go to the
members of
district
Congress. We are not posing any threat here. No, we are not dangerous people. We have not done
won't even
anything.
let us
We're
talk to
trying
the
to
Department of
request a meeting, and they have a private security contractor who on his own is making decisions on behalf of the Department of Education.
We are members of Congress
Hayes,
at the
what you're saying is
all-access entrance.
they allow billionaires and his minions to come in
I don't
to
know
this
who
building.
he is. I don't know who he is, but I know who I am.
allow-
And I'm a member of Congress with oversight responsibilities trying to request a meeting, and a private security contractor is not allowing me to enter the building.
They allow billionaires to go in this building, but not the people's representatives. They allow billionaires and their cronies to go in, but not. There's a lack of transparency here. Members of Congress, the people's representatives are not allowed in. This is not transparent.
They're locking our kids out.
Yeah.
Well, not only are they not letting us in, now they've called the Department of Homeland Security. We are members of Congress here to talk with the Department of Education, and they're treating
The
us.
kids deserve to have us
Yes,
go in and fight.
You see how they come over with their talking points? The kids deserve. It's like, bleh, the kids deserve better. We need a talking point. Help us get a talking point. Somebody come up with something that makes sense. And here come the queen of talking points. This is the one I want Wig to follow.
For them. Children of this country
give us access to our money.
This is a public institution. This is not Russia.
Let
Latino
the camera
accent,
see
didn't
him. Let the camera see him.
Let the camera see him. Let's shame him.
We are members of Congress.
Come in.
They're
and
blocking
I want you to
us.
see this man here, who is a federal employee. He told us.
No, he's not.
Are you a federal employee?
No.
Huh?
Yes.
No, he said he's a federal employee. We pay him. We raise money.
We got that Men's Warehouse shirt on right there. I've seen that shirt before. That's a Men's Warehouse shirt right there.
To make sure that we have a Department of Education. Everybody that's hired at the Department of Education are here because we pay for them to be here.
You don't pay for a damn thing. You don't pay for nothing. The tax dollars pay for it. That's your problem. You think you pay for something. You don't pay nothing. Man, Jesus, please knock that wig off her head.
Standing here today, blocking the door, and he can't give us a good reason why he's blocking this door.
Make sure they see right here. All access entrance.
Well, and I think it should be clear to parents in the United States, if you want to advocate on behalf of your children,
Here go her talking point.
you are not allowed to come into this building where you pay taxes.
And I said this the first time, and I think it was mean, but I'm going to say it again because it might be a little bit mean, but they got damn good health care insurance in Congress, and she need to get that gap in the middle of her teeth fixed because it looks like Moses parted the Red Sea and showed her tongue. Yeah. Now, in the Bible it says he parted the Red Sea and the water stood up in the heat and they walked across dry land. But I tell you what, them teeth have been parted in the heat, and walking across that tongue is the dry land. And you get paid too much money and you got too much access not to get that fixed.
Parents who have children who are disabled, access is being blocked. You voted for members of Congress to advocate on behalf of your children. Children with disabilities, for young women who have been victims of sexual assault in our classroom.
They were victims because guess who you let in the country? A bunch of illegals. Yeah. She about to tell you all the things that they did to hurt your children and then try and blame it on Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Why'd she tell you everything they did? Listen.
On our school grounds.
Now, let's start all over with Red Sea.
Should be clear to parents in the United States, if you want to advocate on behalf of your children, you are not allowed to come into this building where you pay taxes. Parents who have children who are disabled, access is being blocked. You voted for members of Congress to advocate on behalf of your children. Children with disabilities, for young women who have been victims of sexual assault.
Okay, they did that, remember? There was no boys and girls restrooms, boys and girls sports, boys and girls locker rooms, illegal aliens going into the schools. Do you remember that?
In our classroom.
That's because you let them in the classroom.
On our school grounds.
On the school grounds, you let them on the school grounds. You did that too.
Members of OCR are fighting for your children. We are not allowed in the building to.
They are fighting for your children. Do you see what I mean by how crazy these people sound? It's almost as if they don't realize that we remember what they did. Excuse me. It's almost as if they think we can't remember all the stuff being hung up in the classrooms. It's almost as if they think we can't remember when it wasn't Texas. It was Louisiana that put the Bibles back into the classroom. They said, we're going to put the 10 Commandments back in the classroom. And they lost their mind, and all their little weirdo teachers came out saying, we're not going to put it up. And they showed all their flags and all the weirdness. It's almost like, as it pertains to education and our children, they think we don't remember what they did. Now, the only conclusion we can come to is, if they actually know that we remember what they did, then they're either crazy or they demon-filled, wicked liars. Now, you can put in the comments as you hit the like button whichever one you think they are. But I'm going to say it to you, I think they full on demons. Them demon teeth and them some demon lips. And the one right next to her, demon. The one that was talking about the children, demon. That's what I'm going to call them, demons.
Talk to them. We are not allowed to advocate on behalf of America's children. America, we have a problem.
You advocated for them already. Guess what you advocated for? You advocated for weirdos to go into the classroom. That was what you advocated for. Demon. And you on TV, national TV, manifesting. Nobody in the news going to keep it real. Nobody in the news going to say, hold on. Even on News Nation. News Nation need to hire me. On News Nation, I'd have said, hold on, pause the video. Pause the damn video. Y'all think we crazy. You advocated on behalf of the children. You advocated for weirdos to be in the classroom. That's what you advocated for. And I can't say all the types of weirdos because you two be acting funny. But we know there's a whole different type of weirdos. It's like multiple letters of different types of weirdos. All of them in the classroom. You advocated for illegals to go into the classroom. You advocated. Yeah. You advocated. You had your opportunity. Now sit down is what you need to do. Sit down.
Now everybody stand back and let the camera see. They're calling all of these gun-loading people out on us.
What the hell is a gun-loading people?
They're calling them out on us. Look behind this door.
And let me tell you something. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know, when I was a young man, and every young man in the black community, you told, hey, man, be careful messing with them white girls. Because, you know, if you do something with them, they might turn around and say that you raped them. Now, this is hardcore stuff. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. See that woman right there? She gave me the vibes of that type of personality. Now, I've never experienced nothing that with any woman who said that I put my hands on her inappropriately. But this is like her screaming rape right now. Watch, listen to it. This is how crazy they are.
In the building to talk to them. We are not allowed to advocate on behalf of America's children. America, we have a problem.
Now everybody stand back and let the camera see. They're calling all of these gun-loading people out on us. Right here.
Now them security guards been standing there the whole time. So the whole time. They've been standing there the whole time. The angle on the camera is different, but they've been standing there the whole time. They ain't left out the building. They ain't walked out the door. How they calling them out on you and you outside the building, they inside the building? This is what I mean.
They're calling them out on us. Look behind this door. Who do you see back there?
The doors will open.
Do they have guns on them? Yes. Do they have guns? Weapons. Yes. Are they prepared to shoot us?
Now remember, this is the same lady that was on national TV saying when Donald Trump first won, she said, we'll fight him in the streets. We'll fight him in the grocery store. We'll fight him here. We'll fight him there. You don't remember her saying that? Now all of a sudden, the security guards, who clearly I only see 2 of them back there. I don't see 20 people. Now all of a sudden, the security guards have guns. Are they going to shoot us? Man, these people crazy, dog.
We want in. Tell them what it says on the door.
All access entries.
It says all entries. All government.
Man, whoever picked this dude to put at the door, they picked the right one. Because he don't give a damn about none of this emotional foolishness they doing. Don't none of this bother him whatsoever. Don't none of it bother that man. It's his turn now to talk. Here we go.
Member of Congress. I'm chair of the Progressive Caucus.
Oh, hell no. He chair of the Progressive Caucus. He's directly responsible for what happened in the classroom with the children. Anytime, yeah, let's see what Mr. Progressive has to say.
I'm vice-ranking member of the Education Committee.
You're going to lay out your credentials, Mr. Progressive.
And the baseline responsibility of the Congress is to oversee our federal agencies.
And you haven't done it at all.
Each and every one of us have been in this building and through these doors.
You ain't going in there today, boy.
But of course, as soon as we get word that Elon Musk and Donald Trump want to shut down the Department of Education.
Now I want to remind you from a different angle, it's still the same security guards that was there. You see anybody with riot shields inside the building? Look behind him on his left. 1 guard, 2 guard. One, I don't know if that's a brother, but one person standing right there. Ain't nothing changed.
Suddenly, they don't want to let members of Congress in that ask questions. Musk and the Republicans, they say they're supposedly about saving us money, bringing transparency, seeing where the dollars really go. No, they're the ones that lock the doors and make sure that your elected representatives can't even ask questions.
You mean like we ask questions about Jeffrey Epstein? Like we ask questions about Crossfire Hurricane? You mean them type of questions? That's the type of questions you talking about, Mr. Progressive?
Ask questions that they're responsible for all of the student loans in this country.
I hear that they want to cut those student loans give them as tax cuts to their billionaire friends.
And are they aware of Title I, where mothers are getting up, going to work?
Now, do you see how they're trying to put together their attack talking points live on the fly? It's all on the fly. You want to know why? Because they don't have their marching orders. Boy, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This Democratic Party has been utterly decimated. They are in shambles because, remember, they believe in electing unintelligent people. They don't elect the best and brightest. We saw this at their Democratic National Convention voting thing, where it was the most insane thing. I didn't even cover it because that's how crazy it was. So we ain't dealing with the sharpest knives in the drawer right now. We ain't dealing with them at all. And none of these people, the sharpest knives in the drawer. And so what you're seeing is these dull knives standing outside live recording themselves, embarrassing themselves and exposing themselves, which is why you know Jesus did it.
Minimum wages, and they cannot afford the education that the billionaires have for their children. And we try to help them by giving money to this kind of person here, and the people who work here, including all of the people in this country, and those Title I families who need some help, both in urban areas and rural areas.
Oh, now they worrying about urban and rural areas. Hold up. You worried about rural areas now? Didn't they just leave people in the rural area in North Carolina freezing to death? Didn't they just open a dam and flood people to death and then leave bodies in trees, and people had to pack fuel and pack food into those people on the mule back into the mountains? But they worried about rural areas? Hold on. She worried about urban. Did this trick say urban areas? The same urban areas where you unleash hordes of zombie illegal child predators? What? Okay. Come on, man.
And mothers who can't even...
You want me to believe you give a damn about my children? You want me to believe you give a damn about any little kid anywhere?
For the child care that they need for their children while they're taking these jobs, making minimum wages. And we're helping them with Title I. And this man is blocking the door. He says he's a federal employee. He won't tell us who gave him permission to do this.
I notice ain't nobody lay hands on that boy. Yeah. You notice ain't nobody touch him. Yeah, they just want him to be a prop. You notice ain't nobody put no hands on him. Yeah, you ain't nobody put hands on that man. In fact, she the one that got closest to him. And the only reason why she got close because she an old black lady that belonged on the front of a syrup bottle.
All he knows is he's going to stand here and tell the members of Congress who are elected, who vote for the funding for all of them in this building, and for the student loans, and for the Title I families, he's going to tell us that we can't come in and talk with anybody. Is that right?
Does this remind you of...
All right, we are watching what is an epic scene. We have members of Congress. Right now you're looking...
It is an epic scene. Get off my screen for a second. It is an epic scene. Yeah. It's a full-blown epic scene. Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie, it's epic. It's the epic meltdown and breakdown and destruction of the foundation of the Democratic Party. Yeah. But see, I was gonna end the video right here, but hold on. We're gonna drive the bus somewhere. Hold on. Because earlier I showed y'all. We're gonna drive the bus a little bit. Here we go. We're gonna go, we taking the bus off and we going for a little ride because I'm coming back with some more videos. Everybody, there's no seatbelts on the bus. You understand? This is an old school bus on 27th. So I need y'all to listen to me while we riding around on the bus. Stay in your seat. You understand? Stay in your seat. This is not that video on YouTube where the children disappear off the bus. Nobody's abducted anybody on my bus. This is my bus. Nobody gets abducted. This is my house and I live here at the. It's my house and I live here at the. All right, here we go. I'm coming right back. Here we go. We making a stop. All right, guys, I'm about to hit the brakes. Hold on. Guys, I want to record this video. This one is near and dear to my heart because when I found this, quite frankly, it pissed me off. And I kind of got to give you a little background before I go into this. So this is The Shape of Dreams, a visual exploration of Google searches for interpretation of dreams. It says, click the flower to continue exploring, right? Got it. I know what to do. And so this goes into how to explore the searches of people's dreams. And it tells you it's using Arabic, English, French, Japanese, Portuguese, Russian, and Spanish. And so basically, when you search, when you wake up in the morning, you say, I had a dream about this, what does it mean? Dave made correlations between what it means for a person in France, what it means for a person and a person that speaks English, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Russian, Japanese, or Arabic, right? And so what Google is doing is they are mapping the dream realm based on your searches. This is why Google is so dangerous. And I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I'm going to do one better and I'm going to show you something. Tome. So you'll understand why this is so dangerous. All right, so in our Men of Steel Bible study group, which is under strongmenpraying.com, we talk about how God gives dreams to men, right? If you go in scripture, we talk about the law of the dream realm for kings, which, whatever, I'm not going to get too deep in that, but watch this. This is Job 33:14-5. Make sure that's on the screen. For God does speak now one way, now another, though man may not perceive it, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls on men as they slumber in their beds. The reason why he speaks in dreams is here, to turn men from wrongdoing and keep him from pride, to preserve his soul from the pit, his life from perishing by the sword. So this is God's reason for speaking to us in a dream, defined biblically in the Bible. To turn man from wrongdoing, to keep him from pride, to preserve his soul from the pit, his life from perishing by the sword, right? And so we have these people, Google, over here literally mapping your dreams and the meaning of your dreams based upon what you search. And somebody must say, well, DW, that's not bad because I always search my dreams. This is probably one of the most dastardly things that I've ever seen. For example, how to read the visualizations. Talks about how they've been mapping since 2009. We're in 2020. It gives you search interest over time. It gives you the subject, right? Dreams about flying. 2009, 2010, 2011, 2020. You notice 2020, there was peak dreams about people flying. From 2011 to 2016 or 17, it wasn't a peak, right? This is just the data that they're sharing with us, right? This is all they're sharing, but they have people's dream data. Now, the dream realm is technically the secret place between you and the Lord, because you dream at night in your bed, in your bedroom, which is technically the secret place of your household. Which is why if you have a grandma or grandpa that's older, they told you, don't be letting people into your bedroom, baby. Don't let nobody. You have company come over, your parents will close the bedroom door. They can go in any other room, but they ain't going in your parents' bedroom. It's like when your friends came over, you was a kid. They can run through the whole house, but they ain't going in mom and daddy bedroom because it's a secret place. Biblically, it's the secret place. When people say, when you read the scripture and it says, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, the secret place is your bedroom. The secret place between you and him is the dream realm, the place where, in secret, in private, where nobody has access to, unless somebody decides they want to dream walk and do all the other crazy stuff, and there's a special punishment for that. But nonetheless, the point I'm making to you is this. These people are mapping this realm. They're mapping it. So when you get up in the morning, you start searching, I had a dream about falling into a batch of Coca-Cola. You get your interpretation from the dream from the computer. But the interpretation from the dream should come from the one who gives dreams. So when we start talking about them collecting data and creating large language models to create this godlike intelligence, all they're doing is taking from you and mapping that realm and creating that intelligence. I don't know if it's making sense to you, but when I saw it, it pissed me off to the highest point of pissivity, because I understand what they're doing. The dream realm is essentially the spirit realm. In fact, when you think about it, the dream realm is around you at all points in times because somebody's sleeping at every moment in time. Right now, I'm up burning midnight oil. It's about 2 o'clock, well, about 1 o'clock in the morning. There are people asleep. That realm is right here next to me. I'm just not sleeping. So it's functioning constantly. So they're just pulling data from that realm. Everybody talks about CERN and CERN opening portals and this and that. Man, you think CERN dangerous? You think CERN dangerous? When they can start giving men and women dreams and projecting dreams into men and women, now we got a major problem. You understand what I'm saying? But why else would you want to map the dream realm? Look, they say dreams that connect us. Another aspect we are interested in is exploring the network of dreams. How do the dream subjects whose meaning people look for on Google connect different languages? For this reason, we visualize dreams that connect us by ear. And here's their connection. Networks of dreams, all the languages. And so here's their connection in the languages, right? Network of dreams, focus on one language. Fish fire, connecting dreams. Being pregnant, 2019, was connected in Russia. Poland, and whatever, in English. These are languages. So that'd be Spanish, French, Japanese, I don't know what, Arabic, and what would PO be, whatever it was. Being pregnant, connections. So they're mapping the connection of dog connections were Arabic, Spanish, and English. Fish connections, English, Russian, and Polish. I don't know what the hell is the PO. What is PO? Stop sounding like a damn idiot. It's the languages. I lost it. Well, hell, y'all saw it earlier. Dreams and fish and dreaming about crying. Arabic connections, 2018. Crying was connected to English and I don't think that's Portuguese. Crying was connecting to Arabic, Spanish, and French. Unique connection, toads, Spanish, and PO. Oh, I really should know what PO is. Cockroaches connected between Japanese, Arabic, a baby being chased, teeth falling out, flying monkeys, snakes, spiders, tornadoes. They're mapping the dream realm. And it's crazy because we've always said that these guys want to be like God. But they're literally in the process of trying to do it. Now, this is the public data. I was looking early and there was a technology where they put a headset on a person. You can see the person's dream. Or everything from damn Star Trek they can do at this point in time, man. Just don't like flip you out. I'm flipping out, man. I know it's late. I ain't had no sleep. I had too much coffee, but I'm flipping out, man. This is crazy. Why they need to do this? What you plan on doing with this data? You know what I'm saying? What you plan on doing with this data? Something is wrong with me. This is me in the window of the show bus. Now, in the microphone, my steering wheel. This is what I want y'all to know. The YouTube video is over. Everyone who was riding on the short bus has been let off. Before you leave, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have your backpacks, your cell phones, and all of your devices and your tablets. Please leave the Dark Waters bus in an orderly fashion. Do not, hey, you over there, stop fighting. Stop it. Stop fighting in the comments. We'll be back in a few hours to ride the bus again. Those people who got off early because they're real short bussers, we still love and appreciate them. This has been the official announcement from the Dark Waters bus. We'll see you on the next video. If you haven't hit the like button and you stayed to the end, you're a loser. And don't be a loser, because we're winners. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I return, I'll start driving the bus back to the next video. But as for now, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. I dropped my mouse, clowning around. Bye. We'll be back in a few hours to ride the bus again. Those people who got off early because they're real short bussers, we still love and appreciate them. This has been the official announcement from the Dark Waters bus. We'll see you on the next video. If you haven't hit the like button and you stayed to the end, you're a loser. And don't be a loser, because we're winners. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when I return, I'll start driving the bus back to the next video. But as for now, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. I dropped my mouse, clowning around. Bye.